My people, e be like say there is another trouble in paradise. Yes, so because they say right now, Regina Daniel come dey regret wetin make am go back to Paned. But some people are saying that Paned just use conny way bring am back. But you see that oath when Paned dey talk about all this while. He said the man never forget am. And the reason is because we all know that something happened between these two. But with the way they ended it, some people may not understand. But the wise ones will always understand that there was a problem. Because for a woman to wake up in the morning and decided to remove her husband's name from her name and also remove her husband's pictures and videos, and you are telling me that there is no problem. Some people said maybe it's mood swing. You know that when a woman is pregnant, but for that mood swing to happen, the husband must have done something. But we all know that all of this started when Chikike posted her own videos. And if you listen to or if you read Regina Daniel's comment when Paned wrote a love poem for her, where she said 10,000 women by your right hand, 20,000 by your left. I still stand with you, Gidigbam. Why is she like that? We all know how Regina was praising the husband before now. So the fact remains that from the information we gathered, Regina's father threatened Paned with the Nwanya Asaba. And they say that Nwanya Asaba, all of them, they fear the woman. All of them, they fear the deity. It's a strong deity who doesn't look back when they want to strike. While others will come and tell you that 2027 is fast approaching. So Paned will not want to risk it. He really wants to go for another tenor. And we all know that Regina is always helpful in that aspect. Yes, so. And coupled with the fact that there is this pregnancy. Pregnancy is no longer rumor now because at first it was rumor. Bloggers will tell you allegedly, but only recently, Paned have come out to tell us that they are expecting baby number 3 from Regina. So the pregnancy is no longer rumor. So with all of this, Paned decided to go and bring Regina back. But maybe in his mind, he was thinking that when she now come back to the house, he will find a way to convince her to swear. But one thing he might not know is that when they say Regina started seeing some spiritual things during that time that she left Paned's house, she contacted her father, and her father have warned her seriously that on no account should you take any form of oath again. Even under duress, don't do it. So the father have advised her, and I'm sure with the little experience that she already had based on this issue of taking an oath, because you know that the reason she had that spiritual attack was because of the oath that she took, because they say Paned went and reported to that deity that they used to take the oath. So with that, Regina have made up her mind that come rain, come shine, anything that has to do with taking oath again, she's no longer going to do it. And we all know that Reggie on her own side is somehow stubborn. And sometimes it's good to be that kind of stubborn. Because if not, Paned go use and do rag now. Yeah, so we saw how she returned back to Paned's house. And I think it was a day or two. After a day or two that she returned, Paned hosted his constituency. I don't know if you watched the video. Regina was everywhere. But now we are getting another info. And this info is a serious one because a girl at Regina's age, if you deny her Krewa, you deny her something. Even grandpa said, if you deny Paned Krewa now, he might be able to hold himself, or he can go outside and have it with other young girls. But Reggie might not do that because of the fact that she is under oath. that Paned made her to take. The same thing with Lila, because from the information we gathered, this oath taking started with Lila. And that is because Paned, they said the way he was treating the other wives, they always leave him. And most times they go and do krewa with other people because they were not under any form of oath with him. So he decided that after the fourth one, that any other wife that he will marry will have to take an oath never to meet with another man, and never to leave the marriage with her children if she decides to leave. So this oath thing is not just on Regina, it is also on Laila from what we heard. And now, that is why I said that if Panel decided that Regina will not have Krewa from him, it is going to affect Regina. Unless Regina will start using all this oil and all of that, I don't know. So, we got an information that ever since Regina returned, Paned have decided not to touch her. Not to do Krewa with her. So, and Regi on the other hand, they said when she came to touch Paned will be kind of exempting him, kind of uh, denying uh, Regi himself. And when this thing continued, they say Regi started complaining again. And Paned is saying that even that pregnancy that he himself announced to the world, because we all know that Regi did not announce the pregnancy. It was Paned who told us that bloggers can go ahead and say anything they want, that they are expecting baby number 3. I'm sure you saw the message. So it was Paned who announced the pregnancy to the world. But he is saying that before he will accept that pregnancy, that Regi will have to take an oath that she did not do krewa with any man throughout that period that she left the house. Because Paned is saying that Regi is still young and fresh, that he noticed how young boys always look at her whenever they are outside. That period, though, he is with them, not to talk of when Regi is not with them, and Regi is drinking herself to stupor, and Regi is doing all of that, that he cannot accept that nothing happened until Regi takes an oath of innocence, letting him know that he did not do anything. And Regi said that her father have warned her that on no account should she take any form of oath again with Paned or with anything called oath, that she should avoid it, because one is that she is still a baby. She doesn't know what that oath stands for, and they might not explain things enough for her. They want to tie her down completely, that even if Paned is doing something that can lead can buy her, she will not make a move because of the kind of oath that he made her take. So, and they say Paned is saying that if you cannot do as I say, if you cannot take the oath to prove your innocence, it's okay that you be in his house for the sake of your children, because he doesn't want scandals. He doesn't want faceless bloggers to be dragging him up and down. But you see Krewa, there will be no Krewa for you. And even when you give birth to the child, that he is rushing to go and do DNA, that it is only after doing the DNA and he find out that the baby is his, that is when he will be convinced that you did not do anything outside. But if you expect him to believe that you do not do anything, it is going to hurt him, because if he can't do Kerewa with you now without finding out the truth, the thing fit by him, and he doesn't want to buy himself because of a small girl like you, my people. They say what that shall never end though. And they said Reggie have told him that, look, I can never take any oath. If you don't trust me, so be it. And right now they said there is trouble in the paradise between Regi and Paned again over the fact that Regi have refused to take the oath and Paned have refused to touch Regi, my people. Wonder they say shall never end. They say at some point Regi even asked him Can you also swear about Chikike and my sister's own? And they say he almost gave it to Reggie. Maybe he remembered that Reggie is pregnant too, and maybe people will talk, and Reggie might even go as far as videoing it and posting it. And his political career is very important to him, and that is why he decided to hold his peace, my people. That is what we are hearing right now. But I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. And tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Bye.